I don't know how you start anywhere talking about this Michigan State game without discussing Johni Broome. Certainly, when you talk, I think it's important to talk about the whole of the story, not just what currently may or may not be happening in a team or a person's story. Certainly, Johni, to start the tournament, had some less than, by his high standards, he's had stellar games, and he even said that himself. But what we saw transpire in the Sweet 16 and then today was incredible. Not even talking about the fact that he got injured in this thing. I want to talk about roller coaster rides, Austin, for the Auburn experience. We went from elation of an incredible start. Was it 23-8? I think was how we started.
17-0 run.
They start kind of kicking it back in. We start controlling again. Johni goes down. I know that. Stop me if you've heard this before this season. And it looks bad this time, to be honest with you. In our heart, I even texted Austin, "What do you think?" What did you say to me? You said
I
something.
Remember.
It's something to the. You blacked out. Something. It's not good. I'll tell you that. Something like that. And then obviously the win. So, how do you not look at Johni Broome? Take your orange and blue glasses off. Take your blue and white. The Duke Blue Devils. They're the ones that push back on this the most. Not look at Johni Broome and his full body of work, but just today alone, and not look at that kid and put him easily, if not ahead, in the conversation for National Player of the Year.
It to me, and like you said, trying to take orange and blue glasses off, there's a certain moments that just like transcend sports, right? Yes. I don't want to be romantic about it. I don't want to be like corny about it.
You romantic, you romantic devil. Hey, hit me right devils. Here in the heart.
We're not devils.
We're not devils. You angel, you hit me right there in the field. I want it.
Those are moments though that when Johni comes back out onto the court, especially in an arena 75%, 85% full of orange and blue, that just don't. It's movie like stuff, right?
Right.
To see him go down, and it wasn't as I don't want to say dramatic because feel like he hasn't been. That's not what I'm saying, but it wasn't as. He didn't seem as much pain as the other injuries before.
Sure.
It was kind of like a shock, definitely a grimace, and then going back to the locker room with his family. And so at first it's like, this isn't that bad, but then you start hearing and seeing the reports on TV of being like, he's saying he's done. It doesn't look good. He doesn't feel good. And then to come back out to get a one-armed rebound with his good arm and to come down and bang a three.
Jeez,
it's unreal. That sequence will be on some video. It will be on one shining moment for certain.
If that is not there, the picture of him going down and saying "I'm done," but then the next switches over and him nailing the three.
Yes,
you have failed us, CBS or March Madness or whoever makes the flipping video. You know what? Auburn Productions, War Eagle Productions, I need y'all to take over and make sure that actually happens. Because if that's not in one shining moment, you have failed as a videographer.
That's who I was thinking of anyway. For Auburn, like their video of it will be spectacular and will be some kind of epic movie feel. But it's just, those are things that just don't happen very often and feel bigger than the game itself. But Johni, before the injury, was going on a tear already.
Oh yeah,
just absolutely cleaning up. Double again before halftime.
Yeah,
the best player on the court, the best player in the region, the best player in the tournament, and just showed it again and has all year. But I think on a national stage like he is now, I fail to see how people are not on consensus, but I know they're out there.
Yeah, and listen, this is not a conversation to say that Cooper Flagg is not worthy of being in this conversation. And certainly this is a much deeper conversation. We don't want to sit here and focus about this part. But you can't tell the story of Auburn versus Michigan State. You can't tell the story of the South region with how he built himself up to the standard that Johni has set for himself over these 3 years that he's been with us and throughout his college career, frankly, to what it, reached its peak at in this region. And he's not done yet. We're still playing in the Final Four. And who knows, he may have just a regular game, not as exciting of one, but the trajectory that he is on right now, the whole body of his work, you have to put him in that conversation, if not in the lead for that conversation. You can call us orange or blue glasses all you want. You're just not having a fair, well-rounded discussion if you're not talking about it with some seriousness.